Welcome to a little bit sad Charlie Drives episode where we are saying goodbye to one of the cars. It is the Vauxhall. Now, some of you might be surprised by this decision, but to be honest, since I got the Ranger Raptor truck, which you can see the videos for up there, I've not been driving any of the sports cars. The last time I actually drove this car was when I went to Snetterton. So literally it has just been sitting here on the driveway doing diddly squat. I mean, as you know, I don't have a garage, so these sorts of cars really do not fare too well outside. Look, it's just dripping everywhere. Oh. Can't see a bloody thing. To my surprise, I opened the doors this morning. They were totally frozen. Could not open them. This is a fun car, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, I'm not going to miss it. I have plenty of fun in my other cars. This was meant to be a track day car. I've done one track day in the last year. It's not worth having this sort of car for that type of use. This doesn't make sense. Anyway. It's been a while since I've driven anything relatively sporty. There's just water dripping from everywhere. I can't see out the windscreen either because the heater doesn't work very well, and it's like minus ridiculous outside. So yeah, just, you know what, it needed to be done, a decision needed to be made. We needed space on the driveway. One of the cars needed to go, and as you know, I'm not going to get rid of the Esprit, and the Evora I will try my best to keep hold of. So this one had to go, unfortunately. What does that mean for track days and all sorts of other things? I don't really know. I mean, with coronavirus happening, I mean this year's, or last year, 2020, has just been a pretty poor year for just driving in general. I haven't done an awful lot of it. None of the cars have had much mileage at all. So I'm hoping that more can happen this year, and I'd like to stretch the legs in the Esprit and the Evora a little bit more. Obviously using the truck for everyday use, it's just amazing for that sort of thing. And yeah, so but anyway, we'll see how it goes. Just wanted to give you guys a short update just on what the situation is, and the reasons for selling it, really, to be honest. I mean, let's face it, this car, it's definitely not built for comfort. I'm sitting here freezing my butt off driving it. It's just, yeah, not the most practical of things. But anyway, we knew this. We know that about all of these cars, so that's just the way it goes. But anyway, other than that, it's been fun. I've had some good drives out in this car. I've given it some nice, I've given it a good hammering. It's not cost me it's not cost me anything. I'm selling it for pretty much what I paid for it. So I've only had it for a year, but you know, ultimately it's just not the right car for me at the moment. You know, there's been some really good videos on the car. We did a really cool comparison between this and an S2 Exige. Lovely S2 Exige that car was. But you know, I've had some fun with this car. I don't regret buying it, so that's the main thing. You know, it's been a great fun car. It's performed well. It hasn't failed on me. It hasn't broken down, touch wood. and I would buy another one if I, you know, if I was to buy another, you know, sporty Lotus Elise type of car. This would definitely be on my list for sure. It's great fun little toy, and it was really fantastic taking it around Snetterton. I had a great time, and it performed really well. It handled really well. It did all of the things that I was expecting it to do. It's just with my lifestyle at the moment, I'm not doing enough track days to warrant owning something like this and having it take up space on the drive. So, you know. But anyway, guys, thanks again for watching. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I do promise this year to do more videos. I will try to do weekly uploads if I've got the content. Obviously, it's quite hard at the moment trying to get content together, given the circumstances. But, you know, I'll keep trying. I'll do my best, and I'll see you for the next video. Take care. Bye.
Good morning from John Philip Cars in Bury St Edmunds. This vehicle comes from a dear friend of ours who generally has immaculate cars, but I must admit it does look like he's driven through a field at very high speeds. Let me get around here. As you can see, bit of a mess, and then I think he's driven through a hedge on his way out of the field. If we come around here, you can see the floor. He's put tyre tracks all through my showroom. Charlie's 220 turbo being cleaned. I think he definitely did drive through a hedge. And looking at this a minute ago in the rear grills, I think he picked up half of Epping Forest. I've been in there with my fingers trying to get it all out, so there we are, look at that. Won't be long now, that'll be in the showroom shining. Good evening. This is John at John Philip Cars. You might have seen earlier, we recorded part 1 of this review on this Vauxhall VX220 turbo. It was rather dirty. It looked like it had been through a field. And then it also looked like it had picked up half of Epping Forest on the way out of the field. So we've been very busy detailing the car. As you can see, it's come up exceptionally well. Charlie drives, there we go. Charlie's car, of course. Beautiful. Beautiful. And if we have a look at the interior, I never showed you that on the first video, but it was rather dirty. I think you'll agree that looks very nice. I'm tempted to have it myself. Yes, come up beautiful, come up beautiful. There we go, there's the video of Charlie's VX220 Turbo, which is up for sale at £12,995. If you wish to see it, please visit johnphilipcars.co.uk, or alternatively, pop us an email at info@johnphilipcars.co.uk.